As we study, when he was in Makkah, when he started preaching Islam to the people of Makkah, the city of Makkah turned against him. He was telling them to save themselves from the fire of hell, but rather than listening to him, they were accusing him, they were calling him names, they were abusing him physically and verbally. And what did Rasulullah ﷺ do? What did Rasulullah ﷺ do? He basically ignored them. He did not call them names, he did not abuse them like they were abusing him. He basically ignored them and carried on with his mission. The mission was to call people toward Islam. The mission was to save themselves from the fire of hell. And he wanted them to save themselves from the fire of hell. And this is his whole life. He preached the same message to all of them. For instance, let me just give you an example. Once he was walking from his home, came out, he went to Kaaba. So while he was walking, one of the great enemy of Islam, his name is Abu Jahl. He was a very great enemy of Islam. He really hated Rasulullah ﷺ. So when Abu Jahl saw that Rasulullah ﷺ is walking, he went to him and started abusing him. He started calling him names. But what did Rasulullah ﷺ do? He didn't answer him back. He kept walking towards Kaaba. Then this actually infuriated Abu Jahl. He thought that when I will abuse Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam will start calling him back something. But when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not get angry, he did not lose his patience, Abu Jahl got even more angry. Then he started hitting Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not do. He only defended himself. He did not grab hold of Abu Jahl and start beating him. He basically left Abu Jahl and went to Kaaba. Now we may think that this is not good. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam should have defended him. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam should have actually hit him back. But once you exercise patience, thinking that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you reward for your patience, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that if a person has patience and accepts reward from me, then the only reward a person can have is entrance into paradise. The only reward a person can have once they exercise patience and think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them reward for their patience, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala really likes that act. So in that incident, Rasulullah was very patient. Now at the same time, the whole incident was being witnessed by one of the servant of the uncle of Rasulullah. His name is Hazrat Hamza. Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala. Even though Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala was not present at that time, but one of his servants was present, and she was witnessing whatever happened to the nephew of Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala. At that time, Hazrat Hamza was also not a Muslim, but his nephew was being abused. So the servant went to Hazrat Hamza, the uncle of Rasulullah, and said, "Oh, this what happened to your nephew. Your nephew, your family member was being abused and accused by one of the people of Makkah. What are you going to do about that?" Obviously, as family members, we are very close to our family. Even if something happens to one family member, all of us feel the same pain. So even at that time, the uncle of Rasulullah was not a Muslim. But once he heard that his nephew was being abused and being physically hurt by one of the person, he was very infuriated, very angry. So he went to the Kaaba. He found Abu Jahl sitting next to the Kaaba, and out of his anger, he struck him with his stick and said, "How dare you accuse and you abuse my nephew, and how dare you abuse him because he is preaching Islam and I am also a Muslim." This is what he said out of anger. Even though he was not a Muslim at that time, but out of his anger and out of his love for Rasulullah, he said, "I am also Muslim." Now that was very shocking for all of the other people to hear that. They thought that Hazrat Hamza is another Muslim, like one of them. And also Hazrat Hamza, the uncle of Rasulullah, was a very powerful person in Makkah. Now obviously if a powerful person becomes Muslim, then everyone gets afraid of Muslims. So at that time, even though Hazrat Abu Hamza was not a Muslim, Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala was not a Muslim, but out of his anger, he said, "I am a Muslim as well." And then that was very shocking for other people to hear that. Even Abu Hamza, Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala started thinking, what have I said? I'm not a Muslim. But out of my anger, I have said, I have declared my faith. Now at that time, if somebody, even now, if somebody says something in public, and if you make a promise in public, you cannot go back on your words. So the uncle of Rasulullah started thinking, I have said this, that I am a Muslim in public. Now can I go back on my words? Obviously he could not. So on one hand, we saw that Rasulullah was exercising patience. And the benefit of that patience was that Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala became Muslim. Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala accepted Islam. Now there was not a direct link, but once you do something good for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will definitely give you reward. So in this community as well, especially living in a non-Muslim environment, where we are always interacting with other people, especially people of other faiths, is extremely important, very important that we exercise the qualities of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the qualities of patience, the quality of forbearance, the quality of forgiving others, even though if they may have done something wrong to you, but if you forgive them for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us guidance in this life, and especially on the hereafter will give us the company of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I said I will mention two qualities, but I think I will suffice on just mentioning one quality of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May Allah guide us.